If you are under 40 right now, this is your warning and your opportunity. Before 40, you are building the version of you that either relaxes later or panics later. The habits you set now decide which one you become. So in this video, I am going to give you a clear checklist. What you must do before 40 if you want money to feel like stability, not constant stress. Welcome to Money Mindset Daily. Let's get into it. 1. Understand that time is your biggest asset. Most people think the main problem is income. I'll fix my money when I earn more. I'll start investing when I have real money. But before 40, your biggest asset is not your salary. It is time. Money you invest in your 20s and 30s has decades to grow. Even small amounts repeated can become large numbers later. Money you delay until your 50s has to work much harder, and so do you. So the first mindset shift is this. Before 40, you are not just working for money. You are using money to buy time in your future. Once you see it that way, you stop waiting for the perfect moment, and you start now with whatever you have. 2. Learn how money actually works. Before 40, you must become fluent in basic money, not advanced trading, not clever tax loopholes. Simple foundations, how to track what comes in and what goes out, how to build a basic budget you can actually follow, how interest works, both when it helps you and when it hurts you, how long-term investing in broad funds grows over time. School rarely teaches this. Most families do not teach it either. So you have a choice. You can keep guessing, or you can decide. I will not be financially ignorant for another decade. Read a few books. Watch serious channels, not hype. Follow people who talk about boring, steady progress, not instant riches. Knowledge is your first asset. No one can take it from you. 3. Track every dollar. You cannot improve what you never measure. Before 40, you should know exactly how much you earn, how much you spend, where your money leaks. You do not need a complicated system. You can use a simple budgeting app, a spreadsheet, or even a notebook. For 1 month, write down every expense. Not to judge yourself, but to see the truth. Most people are not bad with money. They are just unaware. Once you see the patterns, you can change them. You will find subscriptions you forgot about, habits that add up quietly, places where you are paying for convenience instead of thinking ahead. Tracking gives you control. Control gives you options. 4. Kill bad debt early. There is good debt, and there is debt that slowly destroys you. Before 40, your goal should be to crush the bad kind. Credit card balances, high interest loans. Buy now, pay later for things that lost value the moment you bought them. Every month you carry this type of debt. Future you is paying for past you's decisions. You do not need a fancy method. You need a clear list and a plan. Write every debt, balance, interest rate, minimum payment. Keep paying the minimum on all, but throw every extra dollar at the highest interest one or the smallest one if you need quick wins. When one is gone, roll that payment into the next. This is boring. It is not exciting content, but it is how people free cash flow so they can actually invest. Before 40, face your debt and attack it. Do not carry it like a secret shame into the second half of your life. 5. Build an emergency fund. Life is not stable. Things break. People get sick. Jobs disappear. If every surprise knocks you back into debt, you will never move forward. Before 40, you want at least a small buffer. Start with a simple goal, enough to cover the basics for a little while if something goes wrong. You do not need to hit the perfect number overnight. You just need to start. put a small automatic transfer into a separate savings account each month. Treat it like a bill to your future self. An emergency fund does more than protect you financially. It calms your brain. It lets you make choices without pure panic. Calm people make better decisions. Better decisions build wealth. 6. Start investing now, even if it feels small. This is one of the biggest mistakes younger people make, waiting for real money before they start investing. They think, I will start when I earn more. I will start when my debt is totally gone. I will start when I feel ready. But time does not wait. Before 40, you do not need perfect investments. You need simple, consistent investing. You can use broad index funds, basic exchange-traded funds, things that give you exposure to many companies, not just one bet. Set up an automatic monthly investment, even if it is a small amount at first. The goal is not to look rich now. The goal is to become stable later. Investing is not about how smart you are. It is about how long you can stay in the game without panicking. 7. Lock your lifestyle. Grow your net worth. This one is huge. Most people do this. Income goes up. Lifestyle goes up at the same speed. New car, better apartment, frequent eating out. On the outside, life looks better. On the inside, net worth barely moves. Before 40, make a different decision. When you get a raise, do not immediately upgrade everything. Keep your lifestyle mostly the same for a while longer. Instead, upgrade your savings rate, investing rate, debt payoff rate. Live like the old you, invest like the new you. This is how normal income turns into strong wealth over 1 or 2 decades. 8. Build skills and extra income. Streams before 40, your energy is still high. Your ability to learn is strong. Use that. Do not rely on one paycheck only. You do not need 10 businesses. You just need to develop skills that give you options. You can freelance, offer simple online services, consult in an area you know, create digital products or guides. Not everything will work. That is normal. But if you find 1 or 2 extra income streams that you can slowly grow, you reduce your dependence on any single job. Extra income also speeds up everything. Debt payoff, savings, investing. 9. Protect yourself early. Protection is part of wealth. Before 40, most people ignore this. But one bad event can wipe out years of progress if you are not ready. Make sure you have an emergency fund, health insurance, basic life insurance if someone depends on your income. You do not need the fanciest products. You need enough protection that one accident does not bankrupt you. Hope is not a strategy. Planning is. 10. Decide who you want to be with money. This is deeper than tactics. Before 40, you are shaping your identity. Are you the person who says, I am just bad with money? I will figure it out later. Everyone has debt. It is normal. Or the person who says, I can learn this. I am breaking the cycle. My future is my responsibility. Wealth is not only math, it is behavior. You do not need to be perfect. You need to be consistent. Track, pay down bad debt, build a buffer, invest regularly, protect yourself, control lifestyle, grow skills. Do that before 40. In future, you will be very grateful you did not wait. If this helped you see your future differently, do one thing today. Write down 3 small actions you will start this month. Then follow money. Mindset Daily, because this is not about one video. It is about building the mindset and habits that make money a tool for your freedom, not a source of constant fear.